Hello there everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I am back again with another video. So our pair for today's analysis is the Euro USD, the Euro versus the dollar. So without any further waste of time, let's get on with the analysis. So as I usually do with all my analysis, I start from the 4-hour time frame, which I have right here, as you can see. And I then switch to line graph to identify my key levels and switch back to candlesticks to identify the overall direction of the market. So the 4-hour time frame for me is my key levels and the overall direction of the market that I'm seeing. So catering for my key levels, now that I'm on the line graph of the Euro USD pair, I think I would have three key levels on this pair. This is my last key level, yes. So I have three key levels. Switching back to candlesticks to identify now the overall direction of the market. I'm seeing that the Euro USD is in some sort of a buy, right? Euro USD is in some sort of a buy, and if I clone that and cater for a supporting trend line, you would see that this is actually what Euro USD is doing, right? So since now that I have my overall direction of the Euro USD, which is a buy, I do want to cater for the zone, a zone that I am seeing here, which is this zone. Yes, this zone. So basically on the 4-hour time frame, I have everything I needed. Now switching to a lower time frame, which is the hourly time frame. I basically use the hourly time frame to identify my trends in trends and also my zones, right? Remember, the 4-hour time frame is for my key levels and the hourly time frame is for my zones. So I do not want to like confuse you there, right? So on the hourly time frame, I'm seeing a minor buy for this Euro USD pair, and I'm also seeing a zone. This is the zone that I am seeing. So basically, if I go back to the 4-hour time frame, you could see that here Euro USD gave us a second touch, right, and it dropped. So basically the drop is a correction towards our zone here. So once it reaches our zone there, it might actually give us a third touch of this trend line. As you can see, here's the first touch, second touch here, the touch would be given there. And then once we get confirmations of reversal, should we then look for buying opportunities? But there's two ways we can, the market can also just drop and give us those selling opportunities to give us a third touch on this trend line and also basically retest this zone, play around the zone, right? So how would you cater for basically opportunities to trade on this pair? So I'd firstly like to cater for buys first before sells, because the overall direction is a buy, right? And since the overall direction is a buy, I should then cater for more buys than sells. because the market is likely to buy in a buy trend and it is more likely to sell in a sell trend. So for buys, I would want the market to, I would expect the market to give me a reversal a reversal signal by way of chart pattern or something, but a reversal signal that now the market is reversing to the upside and is buying again. Should I then look for buying opportunities? So for example here, this is an inverted head and shoulders. So my buy would be there, my buy position would be there, and I mostly use pending orders, like the buy stops and the sell stops. So I would use pending orders for basically this trading opportunity. My stop loss would be there just below the head, the inverted head of my inverted head and shoulders, right? And my take profit would be possibly there at the top. And as you can see, the risk to reward ratio is a good 1.72, right? A 1.72. And for me, with the risk to reward ratio, the minimum I would take is a 1.5. So here, as you can see, it's a 1.7. So that means it qualifies for an entry, right? So it does qualify for me to have an entry on this pair. So this is the setup that I have for buys, and now catering for sells. I would expect the market to quickly push to the downside, breakout, and retest our trend line there and also our zone, and then basically from there push to the downside. And so I would confirm the trade by a breakout and a retest on both my zone and also my trend line. So basically something like this, a breakout and a retest, and then I would then obviously have pending order, sell stop there, and my stop loss would possibly be at the entry of that buy that I catered for. So let's say, for example, our stop loss is basically at, let me say, 45. So here it's 45 pips stop loss and my take profit at my nearest zone. So as you can see here, the risk to reward ratio is a good 2.17. That is good. That is good. So that is how I would cater for selling opportunities on this pair. But I know that with sells, I would sell short and buy long. Why? Because sell short, meaning that the overall is a buy. I cannot buy long term on a, I cannot sell long term on an overall buy. And in this case, I'm inside that buy. So for the sell, it would be a short sell to my nearest key level or zone. And as you can see, the risk reward ratio gave me 2.17, here 2.16. So that's good. And so for if the overall direction is a buy, you should look for buying opportunities. So for that buy, I would have bought long term. I would have bought for the longest time. But I also know that if the market basically gives me the selling opportunities, it might also give me something like a reversal signal by way of reversal patterns, reversal chart patterns, yes. And that's how I would basically cater for buying opportunities. So basically here the market would respect this zone, give me an inverted head and shoulders and also a double bottom and also a touch on my trend line, and basically I would have that long term buy here, and I would obviously use pending orders. I would obviously use pending orders, right? I would obviously use pending orders, and my stop loss would be there. Yes, my stop loss would be there, and my take profit would be at the top or either at the touch of my trend line. And as you can see, the risk reward ratio is a good 3.04. So I would make more profits on a buy if it's an overall buy than sell. So here the sell is a 2.16, here it's a 3.04. So basically what I'm trying to say is that if the overall direction is sell, look for selling opportunities long term. That's where you would make profits. And if it's an overall buy, look for buying opportunities long term. If you do see selling opportunities on an overall buy, do sell, but for the short term, right? But your main focus is a long term buy if it's an overall buy, and a long term sell if it's an overall sell. Same thing for a sell. If you're seeing a buy on an overall sell, buy short, buy for the short term and sell for the long term. So yeah, this is what I have. This is basically the analysis that I have for you on the Euro USD pair. So if you enjoyed, if you found something informative, if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you have any questions or suggestions in terms of trading or anything, leave them on the comments below. If you want more content, subscribe, and without any further waste of time, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.